Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with, well, not another Rampant Realm. It is Shapes.io. So this is a new game. A few of the other Factorio streamers have been showing it on YouTube, and I thought I'd check it out because, well, our Rampant Realm run died, and I am still pre-recording these episodes, so I'm on holidays today, and I didn't want to start a new run and then have to wait like a week until I get the next episode. I'd forget too much stuff, so I figured let's have a little something, an interlude, if you will. And Shapes.io is something that I've been meaning to try out. Just move the webcam there. We'll see it's made by Tobias Springer. This is definitely not in any way affiliated or whatnot. Gosh, gotta get that moving in there, right into the corner. All right, so I've played just a tiny bit, just enough to familiarise ourselves with the controls. Got up to like level 4, which you'll see takes no time at all. So this is supposed to be similar to Factorio, and look, from what I've seen, there are some similarities. I wouldn't say it's a competitor, but it scratches some of the same itches that you get from Factorio. So, as you can see, first of all, there is no resource requirements for purchasing stuff. These things are free; you just place them down. It's very low key, very relaxing. Extractors and belts. That, from a Factorio standpoint, makes perfect sense. So now we have these things that are basically like assemblers, if you will. They perform specific actions. So this one we've unlocked after level 1 is the cutter, which cuts things in half. Surprise, surprise. So we now need to, this is our goal here, we need to deliver 40 of these halves. So let's repurpose some of these. Right click to delete. You've got the directions actually like very easily shown up here. So let's pop down a couple of these cutters. We can hold shift to place more than one, but otherwise we just drag these things in, and you'll see this cuts it in half, and we just got to make sure we delete the other half to keep the whole thing moving. So as you can see now, the half we've cut is the right half. You'll see the left half also gets cut, but we don't need the left half, we just need the right half. So we are going to do that. Because you are limited on the number of inputs that your base, I don't know what you'd call it, that your area here, base, yeah, let's call it a base, why not? You're limited to the amount of space of inputs that you have there. So as you can see, we can put a heap of these things actually coming in, but if we put too many in, we're going to start running out of inputs. But obviously you want more and more early on to actually complete the level. And here we go, level gave you no reward, but the next one will. Great. And this is a little tip here, don't destroy your existing factory because you'll need those shapes again later to unlock upgrades. And wouldn't you know it, the tutorial goes straight into telling us how to unlock upgrades. Upgrades tab is in the top right, and straight away with 150 circles we can upgrade the speed of belts, distributors, and tunnels, which seems pretty good to me. Look at how much faster it is now. All right, so this level we have to get 100 squares. So hold down Shift and just click R to rotate, and let's bring all that in, shall we? See how we go. Can I rotate this one in place? No, I can't. All right, so we'll just have to delete it and replace it. There we go. And yeah, we'll do something like this. All right. And I didn't know on purpose that would actually fill that. Yeah. All right. So conveyor belt note there, 4 items a second. All right. Does it say what our extractor does? Our extractor speed is 0.4 items a second. Wow. So 10 of those can go on a belt. Good to know. If the Factorio brain, it's just like, man, we need to know some ratios. So 10 miners can go on one belt. That seems a lot. Okay, so now we have the balancer, which lets us combine belts, which will be good for the multi-miners. So we now need halves. We need halves. where are we? Control and left click selects an area and we can hit delete. So let's do this half. I want to try the combiners and combine some of these into a single. This does half an item a second. Okay, well that is actually a problem, isn't it? So we actually can only have one of these cutters per line. That does 8 items a second. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. Well, let's just do that, shall we? Now let's see if this is going to work. Which side is that? That is actually the side we need. That was very fortunate for us. All right. But now we're going to start getting into some problems with space. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll actually start over here, doing something like this, and let's just see. Can I build? Ooh, what are you doing? I build in there, which side? So Q is the pipette, by the way, if you haven't seen what I'm doing. Can I build over those? I can. Okay, that's good to know. So this will also want to get out and around, and yes, there is a problem with that. Other than that, but now this one here can't do it. So let's do that. Nope, we have to go all the way up to here, up to here. This reminds me of those mobile games where you had to like link the two things together. And yeah, we can't really do anything with you. So let's just get you bringing some squares in. All right. In which case we might as well put that there. And that's the wrong side. So we'll get one of those. We'll get one of those, and yeah. All right. So we're getting up to the 120. So these are the upgrades up here. What's this? Statistics? Yeah. Oh, man, it's nice to see, isn't it? That's a beautiful display. Simple. It's very well. Wouldn't say it's simple. It's very clean, very elegant, which appeals to me greatly. Yeah, so we're almost up to 120. The rotator, here we go. Clockwise by 90 degrees. All right. Useful key bindings. This game has a lot of key bindings. Control and drag, select an area. Shift, multiple, Alt, invert orientation of belts. Okay. Can I hit Alt? Alt? Must be when I place it. Ah, yeah, okay. I can drag backwards rather than dragging in the direction. Okay. Now we just need some of these halves, so we need to rotate these 90 degrees clockwise. So that actually just means that we do that, and that, and we have them. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's actually just get all of this coming in, because 200 seems like a lot, doesn't it? All right. How are we going to do this in the most feasible way possible? Something like this. That's not going to be enough. All right. So if you go around to there, you go around to here. The spaghetti is strong. You go to there, and then this one could actually rotate around to that way, if we so desired. All right, and then we want one of those. One of those, and a few of these. You actually need to go a little bit lower, all the way down apparently. There we go, and there. Nope, not that one. That one. There we have it. All right. So that just keeps kicking. Oh, we've unlocked an upgrade. The extractor speed doubles. Okay, that's giving us now. Yep, 0.8 items a second. All right, and this is going. Should we look at? I mean, we could upgrade to this by having, a tunnel. Here we go, undergrounds. Nice. And now we have quarters, which is going to be a little bit trickier. All right. What I'm going to do is, even though it says keep your things, let's actually just delete them. So what was this one again? This is the tunnel. Okay. Let's go with a cutter. So we need 2 cutters. We need a cutter and a cutter. And that's going to give us some circles. Okay, let's put an extractor here and just see what we get. So we get actually we don't want that half. Let's delete that half. So this is going to give us why is this not cutting? It cuts down the middle. Okay. So now we need to rotate. We need to rotate and then cut. And let's have a look at what we get out of that. So if we rotate this one twice, we should get what we want. Yep. Is that this one here? So this one here needs to be rotated 3 times. And yeah, okay. Now, can we copy this? We can. Not yet unlocked. Complete level 12 to unlock blueprints. Oh, that's sad. Okay. Well, let's just duplicate it then, shall we? That. You can go in there. You can go in there. You can go in there. Something like this. All right. Ooh, I should have done the Alt. And then I could cut that as well. Okay. Ooh, here we go. We're getting a little bit more efficient. Let's just see what these ones look like. No, we need to rotate. So we might run out of room. Okay, let's see. We need to rotate, and then we can go into there. And then what do we get? We get one of those that needs 1 rotation. That needs 1 rotation into there, and then that one's actually already perfect. All right. Look at that, just from 2, and we're actually backing up. So we don't actually. I mean, let's be a little bit efficient here, and then put in a splitter. And we'd have it all running off 1, because these cutters only do half an item a second. Well, that's interesting, because the extractor only does 0.8 items a second. Extractor 0.8 items a second. So the cutter does 0.5. Yeah, okay. We are actually backing up a little bit. I don't know. A balancer, a belt balancer. You know, it doesn't get much better than that, does it? But this is really slow. So let's do another one of these somewhere down here. All right, we'll need one of those. You need one of those into one of those. Yep. And then your other half goes into that. This one needs 1. This one needs 2. This one needs 3. There we go. Can I move this? No, I cannot. All right. I really want that. Because we're going to run out of space here, aren't we? We sure are. All right. Let's drop it down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's work backwards then. Let's work backwards. So, if we want to go in there, and in there. This one here needs 3 of these. This one needs 2. This one needs 1. All right. So that goes there. That goes there. This goes here. We have another rotator there. And hold down Alt so it goes the other way. And then this just has an extractor Oh man, this is actually really fun. Okay, this is really fun. I'm into it. I'm into it. Let's just see if our setup here actually works. There's that one. There's that one. That one's not right. What have I done here? I missed another. We actually need. Oh well, there we go. We completed. Okay, the painter has been unlocked. Extract some color veins and combine it with a shape to paint them. There is a colorblind mode. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's make some red circles then. Let's make some red circles. Easy. That seems pretty easy. Combine them. Hang on. How do we? What did it say? Unlock counterclockwise rotation. Now, was the combine? Oh no, here we go. The paint tool. Paint tool. The painter. Choose the color wheel. Color the whole shape on the left input with the color from the top input. So that's this way. All right. So unfortunately, this kind of rotation is probably where we actually need the underground. Now this does 0.33 items. We are getting more items out of here. So if we have a splitter here, we can actually do a couple of these. Maybe. I don't think we can bring the resources in like that, can we? Not with the underground. All right. Let's just get this one. Let's just get one going, and then we'll figure out the more sneaky things we can do. So let's put a tunnel from there to there, and then you can come in like that, and you can come in like that. All right. And we should get red. Yeah, this is very, very slow. Okay. We could set up over here. Would actually be maybe even easier. Because again, they don't cost anything. So we can just do that. We do need 800 of these though, so that's going to be a thing, isn't it? What's the what are these extracting at? These are extracting 0.8 a second, and these are using 0.3, so we can not do 3, we can get 2 off each of these. It doesn't really help us, to be honest. I'm going to jump you across to there, pop you there, and then we'll run this one out here, like that. Yeah, this one's going to be pretty slow. What can we do to speed up the painting? Get some blue, 1500 blue things. All right, well, maybe we're not going to do that. We could speed up the belts. I don't think we need to speed up the belts. Extractors would be lovely, but 4K, I think that's a long-term goal. Yeah, these things are very slow. All right, let's do another one here, another one of them, another one of them. And let's just put a splitter here that's coming up like that, in there. All right. Slowly but surely getting there. How are we doing for time? We've been going 20 minutes. 20 minutes. I'm still enjoying it. Let's do another one here. All the way over to here. And let's put you here. Oh, that is as far as you can go. Okay. Let's not kill the rest of it. Maybe what I should be doing is bringing you in there. You go to there. You go to there, and then nope. You go to there. All right. Perfect. And then we can put another splitter there. Up into there. Let's get another painter. Okay, hang on. New idea. So you do go to there. You keep going into there, please. Then we put a splitter here. Now we have 2 paints. Put a splitter here. We have 2 circles, and then we need an underground jumping across there. Yeah. I think you see where we're going here. We have 1 paint there. We have another paint there. We have 1 circle there. That goes in there. Oops. That goes in there. And then we have 2 more few more red circles to run back into the base. And you know what? While I'm doing this, we actually only need one of these, don't we? We've got heaps of belt space. We're actually being really inefficient with the belts, aren't we? Really super inefficient. I don't like it, but all right. Can we be more efficient with this? Okay, these put out 0.8. Is there somewhere else we can play with this? Somewhere else we can play with this, a bit of red and some circles? Red and some circles, all right. So let's think about this. This extractors. Let's get as many as we can onto a belt. So these are doing 0.8 an item. These belts can handle 4. So what is that? 40 divided by 8 is about 5. It's exactly 5. Okay, exactly 5. So there's 5. And all we need to do is have another one of these here, like that. And that should be a fully stacked belt. So that's one fully stacked belt. And we can do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the four is easy. And then the 5th one comes in like that. All right. So there is a full belt of circles and a full belt of those things. Now, paint comes in again on the wrong side. But we're always going to have this issue. And these can do 0.33 items a second. We have 4. So again, we're going to have to split this out multiple times. So let's do that. Get rid of that one. Okay, there, and there. And then we get to 6. Yeah, I mean, that's it's a thing. And the advantage is that we've saved a little bit of belts in the middle. Long term, running this in long distances, this would be all right. Now, if I want to put one here, let's go something like this, maybe 2 space, 2 space, 2 space. Because what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go under there, and this next one goes there to there and there to there, and then this next one goes like that. Oops, we need another one there, and then like that. Yep, and then this one goes there, 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 there. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. It actually corrected for me when I did a bunch of those. It knows how far they can go. That's really interesting. That's quite cool. So these guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, that did not work at all. These ones actually did work. Interesting. Can I get you? Why? Okay, you're the wrong way. There we go. All right. So what I actually need is you to do that. Now let's see how smart this really is. It is actually smart enough. Yep. Okay. Excellent. I'm enjoying the puzzle aspect of this. Again, that connects up, and then you're into there. All right. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which, I mean, honestly, with this sort of arrangement, we just wasted it, didn't we? Let's bring you way out here. Oh gosh. If you've watched my Factorio series, you know that running in a straight line is not my kind of skill set. Get you into there. All right. Let's try and do this in a straight line into there. All right, we'll get there. We'll get there one day. Game has been saved. Whoops. Oh, we got there anyway. Okay, I've unlocked the counterclockwise rotator. Press T to cycle its variants. Cool, cool, cool. What's our target now? It is blue squares. Blue squares. All right, let's delete all this. Sure. Oh yeah. Okay, we can actually delete from out there. Excellent. Okay, so there's some blue. That is our closest blue. Yeah, look at the size of this map. So this, I think, is where the knowledge that we've ascertained that 5 of these merge into 1 actually comes in handy, because we can actually get a full belt's worth of this back to the squares. All right, let's not get too far, because gosh, I would have loved to be able to copy and paste those things. Let's try and remember what we did, shall we? So you went into there, and then we went 2 and down, 2 and down. This is actually going to be much easier, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. All right. So if we have a splitter here, and then just thinking, we're actually it would be better if we had something like this. Okay, we have a splitter. You jump across like that, and then we have another splitter. Another splitter. There we go. Okay, and then in that little gap there, we have that, and then in here we have that, but then you jump across there, and that is now a repeatable pattern. We have another one of them. You go there, and you jump across there. Have another one of them, another one of them, another one of them, and another one of them. All right, and we can do this way more than that. But let's just get what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. And I could save belts, of course, by combining these into one, because these actually all just go into one belt quite easily. Now we should have what we need, which is okay. How's the best way to do this? Just thinking, if we go there, and then there, and then there, something like that. You come down to there, you come down to there. Okay, looks like you're going into there, you're going into there, and then you're just running into there. Yep, easy. I mean, easy. And of course, we need 1,000 of these. So why can't I copy? Control C, level 12. All right. Well, I mean that we're at 28 minutes. How do I clear? Escape. Clear selection. So yeah, it's interesting. I enjoy it. I don't know. I probably wouldn't play it again, to be honest. A little too simplistic for my Factorio tastes. Obviously, we're just scratching the surface. This is, to me, way too time locked. Also, hang on. Before I claim victory here, we forgot to cut these, didn't we? So let's cut them. Let's see what the output is. We want to rotate them. We want to rotate these ones twice, and then yeah, let's be efficient again and combine them into one. All right, there we go. It actually looks like we could do this a few times. Maybe even more than that. There we go. All right. Yeah. So collecting 1,000 of these, yeah, that's just going to take a lot of time. Time I'm honestly not willing to invest. I assume there's going to be a lot more complexity. I feel like if those numbers were much lower, I'd be more into it. And if I could copy and paste at this point in the game, that would make life a lot easier. Like these repeating patterns, having bots, aka copy and pasting, would just make this much easier and much more enjoyable, honestly, to me. Because once you've solved a problem like this once, doing it, expanding it over and over is not great, in my opinion. That's where Factorio has the advantage, where you set up one kind of assembler doing this, and then you walk away and you do something else. You set up another part of the factory, but because we're gated into just one delivery, there's no way, unless there's some kind of like, tell me how to do it elsewhere. No, there's not. So, yeah, look, that's my impression of Shapes. Fun, but now feeling very tedious. That first part of building sort of an efficient setup here, that was enjoyable. Now, sitting around waiting, time gating, just not my cup of tea. So, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. This was Shapes.io. There we go. Look at that. I even got the end screen going. So, if my calculations are correct, tomorrow we'll be back with a brand new run on Rampant Realm, because I will be back from holidays and we will be back live, getting feedback again, which really just makes life a lot easier. And that music seems really loud to me, but I think I've just got my volume turned up too high. So yeah, that was Shapes.io, but most importantly, thanks to my patrons, and see you tomorrow.